Happy Sunday, everyone. You see my shirt? Single and ready to jingle. Ay, ay, ay. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to this Sunday's live. Right on time. Sunday fun day. Hello, Christopher. There's the shirt I was telling you my niece got. Super cute, right? And my Rudolph pants. And that's my attire for Sunday's live. How was your day? My day was good. I made spare ribs, as you already know. Yeah, so it was pretty good. I was gonna leave my hair curly tonight, but cute like it. What, the shirt? I know, it's super cute. Gotta give people a chance to get in. Just gotta wait for everybody. You're looking good, thank you. Much obliged. One person. Seriously here. Come on now, folks. Was I early? Well, right on time. So we just got to give it a few for some people to roll on in. Oh, I should plug this in. This is the thick wire I was telling you about. Yeah. Which I'm going to have to move the camera. One's in the crate and one ran into the back bedroom. So Sophia's in the crate where the fireplace is. Find the right spot. And Coco's in the bedroom. So they are doing fine. Football's on. Wonder if that's the hold up. It's Sunday Night Live. We have one person in here. I think mine's team's coming on at 8. So I might need some updated scores. Where's the fireplace? Over there. You can't see it. I have a big wreath over here. I still have to hang that lights up that Jay got me. So yeah. Okay, what is going on here? Where is everyone? It keeps going to 2 and then it goes back to 1 person. So, I don't know. That's the lantern. There's one on each side in the window. And that's the fireplace over there. Well, they only just came on at 8 o'clock. The Tin Can Gardener. Hey, hey, hey. What is up? How are you? A little slow going tonight. I was waiting for some people to join. Well, welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you doing? How was your weekend? High and high. How's the weather there? We're expected to have a snowstorm here in Pennsylvania on Wednesday, so we shall see. You're staying busy. Well, that's good. Weather's been pretty decent. Couple cold days earlier in the week. Yeah, I thought this weekend was kind of warm. Said 60. It was a little bit cool 60, but I mean 60 in December, it's a little cray-cray, but at least it gave me some opportunity to get out there and help, or should I say do the fencing that Jimmy and I were putting in to keep my dogs in and keep the animals out, since the raised beds will be going in. Weekend RVing, hello. I was just over there, what was it, like yesterday or the day before, trying to catch up on a couple videos and give some thumbs up and leave a comment, but welcome. We were just talking about the weather. In case you don't know, I'm in Pennsylvania, and it was like a cooler 60 on Saturday, so I was able to work on the fencing that I showed everyone before. You probably were not joined to the channel at the time. It is chicken wire, but the plastic type, and we're basically zip tying it around the entire fence because we have foxes that run through here and all kinds of creatures, and I have two little dogs. My one wants to keep getting out, so worked on that this weekend. Now just basically have to do like 2 sections at the bottom with some zip ties, but it's coming along. Hi Voon, how are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. So we have Tin Can Gardener, Chris, Weekend RVing in, Voon just got in here. I was wondering where everyone was. It's saying we only have 3 people in here, but I was on time. You want to see my shirt? My niece got me the shirt. Look at this. Single and ready to jingle. And as promised, that is my Christmas attire for this Sunday's live chat. So every Sunday I'm going to be wearing a pair of pajamas. I'm busy, but I missed last Sunday, so I didn't want to miss today. Oh yeah, we missed you last week. I don't know if you got a chance to go back and watch it, but yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. Sunday. I like that. I know my niece, she's like, I knew that you would love this shirt. And I was like, I love it. So, you know, I said from here till Christmas, every Sunday night live, I will be wearing something Christmassy and festive. So last week I said, oh, I have something funny for you. And this was it. It's the t-shirt, single and ready to jingle. So, are you on your phone, Voon, or are you on your computer? Everyone say hello to Weekend RVing. I have a shirt that says, let's get Blittons. Oh, that's so cute. No way. I like that. Now I'm on the computer. Okay, cool. So we'll have you put everybody's links out there. Even though probably this percentage of us are subscribed. But I've been getting some new subscribers. So anyone new that comes in, feel free to post their links. How are you, Mike and James at Weekend RVing? Yeah, I was just saying that I was over there on their channel a few days ago, maybe, and caught up on some of their videos, and I'm making my rounds. You know how that goes. There's just so many people to watch. And then I have my regular YouTubers that I've been watching before I even started YouTube. So I'm trying to catch up. And if you didn't see, I did my first shorts. Well, it says it should be black on the sides, but it is what it is. I thought I would try it. I think I uploaded it on Saturday. If you didn't see that, go take a look at it because it's hilarious. It's my grandson at the pool where I lived for 12 and a half years. And I said, he was stating who he was. So I turned the record button on and I'm like, wait, who are you? And he says, Jesus, and I can walk on water. And it's him going into the pool and he falls right down. Oh, it was hilarious. So I uploaded that as a short. I just thought it was cute. I don't know if that's exactly the right videos, but I thought that that was super cute. So it was uploaded. Yes, it is a busy time of year. We were supposed to go food shopping today, but I don't know if Jimmy was just unmotivated or whatever. So I guess we'll have to squeeze it in this upcoming weekend. But this week I'm going to start with baking cookies. I was really apprehensive about starting to bake cookies because Jimmy likes to eat my food and we need some cookies to last until Christmas. I gotta see that video. Oh, you definitely have to see that video. It is literally hilarious. Proud Mom 1966. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? Yes, I was just saying I did my first shorts. And it was my grandson a few years back. Still on my phone, believe it or not. But it's too cute. I mean, he's 14 now. He was probably like maybe 9. He doesn't even know I uploaded it yet, FYI, in case he sees this. But super cute. He was in his little swim trunks and 2 of my girlfriends were there. And I'm like, what are you doing? So he goes to the far end. And I heard him say, I'm Jesus. And I said, you're Jesus? And what are you going to do? And he says, I'm Jesus and I'm going to walk on water. And he falls right down the bottom of the pool. Hilarious. He didn't drown because he knows how to swim, obviously. But super cute. I thought that might not be too bad for my very first shorts. I watched that video. It was cute. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's my little love bug. I've always called him that since he was little. And, I couldn't believe that that was in my phone, and I'm like, I was doing a little research on shorts. I'm like, let me just put that out there, even though the sides are supposed to be black on shorts, but it's still cute. I don't know. I'll get the hang of it. I'm still learning that. Voon, you may be very interested in hearing. Get ready. It's not the greatest, but I did my entry video for Shed Wars 2021. I literally just stood in the backyard on the spot to where the raised beds are going to go and just did my video. You can obviously see I'm nervous because at one point I'm like, you know, but I did it. Unless, you know, I just literally can't stand it and redo another one. But I'm like, oh, so I basically just said who I am. You know, I live in Pennsylvania, like 7B. I'm standing on the spot where my raised beds are going to be, and why do I think I should be on Shed Wars? I think that's how I started it off, you know. I do everything from seed for the last 2 years, 2 seasons. I did say that as well. And I also said I like to teach people and show them how to grow a lot in a very small area. I did that last season, gardening season with the square foot method. So hopefully it's good enough. Don't judge. I'm just in a pair of yoga pants and like a Victoria's Secret sweatshirt. Probably looking like a hobo, but hopefully that's all that they needed out of me. And I did say, I think maybe John and I would be beneficial to each other. So we'll see. I'm hoping I didn't leave anything out. Oh, fantastic. She said, that is exciting. You have so much to offer in the gardening world. Did it post? I have seen a notification. No. tomorrow's Monday and I always upload on Monday. And I'm wondering if I should upload that as my video for Monday, or do I upload that? Like, do I upload that on my channel, or do I, that's where I'm confused at. I think it has to go to someone else's, doesn't it? But it'll also show up on mine, I guess. So I guess that'll be my video tomorrow. I'll post it, and then I think I have to do, what is it, hashtag Arkansas woodcutter, hashtag will it grow? Because I'm still trying to learn how to tag people on YouTube, so help me out. So there will be a live of the draft. I hope you will be there. I'm not seeing a notification. So there will be a live of the draft. And when is that? You have to upload it and paste it to Woodcutter's community page. That might be the problem, is pasting it. Do I just upload it to my page? Yes or no? And then when I'm done, do I copy my link to my video and then go over to Arkansas Woodcutter, and where do I paste it at? And you might have to leave me that information on Instagram. You're always helping me with something, Boone. That will be close to February, March. Okay, cool. So yeah, just do a short. I can't do a short for Chris. For that, I just can't. So it's nothing spectacular. It's not like I could patch my gardens in there because I don't have an editing software, but I just stood on the piece of ground in the yard where the 8 raised beds are going to go, and just did the video standing there. So hopefully I said everything that needs to be said. Yeah, I will send you the info on Instagram. Thank you. But I'm like, let me just do it. It's like a cooler 60. Let me just stand there. I put my tripod all the way up. Hair was in a ponytail. And I'm like, let me just do the video. Because I knew if I didn't do it, it's just going to keep getting procrastinated. And might as well do it. Get it out there. And now I just have to make sure that I know how to tag and how to paste it over on Arkansas Woodcutter's page. But I'm excited and nervous at the same token, but I thought that would be great news to share with y'all, that hopefully, now that I got the cojones to do it, that I will be on, just wondering what that was, that I will be on Shed Wars 2021 for next season. So, wish me luck. But I'm going to take you with me. You ready to see my tree? It's officially finished. Let's go. Let's see if I could do this. Don't get dizzy on me now. But I am going to do it this way and hope that you can see the entire tree from top to hopefully most of the bottom. I'm hoping you can see that. So yeah, I got my tree all done. There she is. So the rest of my Christmas stuff is in storage. So the tree is up. Oh, it's beautiful, Melody. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Chris. Yeah, I'm glad to have that done. My angel's in storage, and I think I have to straighten the bow at the top, but you know, it's not too shabby. It's good. Oh, thank you, Proud Mom. You guys are awesome. So I do have a wreath that Jay bought me. You plug it in. I'll show you what it looks like. Oh yeah, in case the rest of these haven't seen my whole attire, there it is. Single and ready to jingle with my Rudolph pants. Is this not gorgeous? So Jay bought me this wreath and it lights up and everything. So I still have to hang this bad boy, but I'm getting there. I'm not going to go super duper crazy. um, with the decorating, but you know, I'm gonna do some things. And he just dropped off some cords right out, you know, to go from the electrical box out back so I could put some blow-ups out front. But I'm really not going all out. Yeah, I'm just gonna do the best I can this year for Christmas. You know, with COVID, the state's locked down. I guess you all know that already, or heard that. We are on lockdown, and I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. The only thing that's driving me crazy on the mom tip is my 22-year-old Jared has been almost humanly impossible to get in touch with. And, you know, we're like, yeah, close to Christmas. And Jared and I always exchange. He is my youngest son. And I don't even know what he wants for Christmas yet because he's busy working and he just never answers his phone or calls me back. It's always great, right? So today I wrote, like, is there something wrong? And he said, no, there's nothing wrong. I've just been busy working. So I said, okay, I love you. Get back to me. Call me as soon as you can because, you know, I still need to buy my son Jared and Lindsay. And my older son Johnny wants a gamer chair. So, you know, he has a way of wording things. And he's like, hey, Mom, I'll get you what you want for Christmas if you give me that gamer chair. And then he sent me the confirmation that he ordered it. I'm not going to say what it is. I guess I can say what it is because it's really what I wanted. I wanted the Samsung earbuds because when I'm gardening and I'm always throwing my phone around or falls in the dirt and I'm like, I really need them. So he ordered them for me and now I have to order his. He bought a computer and then he put some work into it and turned it into a PC as well. So it's a desk gamer chair for around the same price of my earbuds. So yeah, so I mean, he's 25. That's what he wants. So he knows I'm getting it for him and he got me exactly what I asked for. And I think, you know, that's better sometimes because, you know, you get exactly what you need. So yeah, so the tree is done. And I don't know if you can see, you could probably only see one. See that fainted light back there? It's 3 candles in a lantern. I have one on each side for the front window, and I have Jimmy's mom, who is deceased. I have her Christmas tree in the middle of the window, but unfortunately we can't get it to light up. It's really old, and he told me not to even pull it out, and I just thought, in due to respects for his mom, we'll put it out. And I plugged it in and played with the cord, and so did he, and it doesn't work, so he doesn't seem to be too upset by it, but at least it's out. You can see it in the window, so that's what I've gotten done so far. I've been crazy busy. Boone says, oh, it's beautiful, Melody. Thank you. Proud mom, beautiful. Just waiting for Maine to go on lockdown again. I'm so sure it will. Well, my niece, she moved to Maryland. She was just here like last week. I did give her a hug, but I wore a mask. And she had to go to an urgent care here due to her insurance. And I think she got home like 9:30 that night. We spoke like 1 or 2 days, and by the 3rd day she says, it literally says, we in Maryland cannot leave and enter Pennsylvania. And I'm like, what? So yeah, they can't leave either. You know, their state, they can't enter Pennsylvania. And the strange thing about it is the governor here caught COVID. He has it. So I'm like a little wise guy on Facebook, like, well, if you caught it, where were you and where were you at? Because, you know, if you got it and you were, you know, following the rules, then why bother shutting the whole state down? And he just did it anyway. So is anyone else expecting some crazy upcoming weather? Because we are due to get some snow on Wednesday. Says if you're near water, you could see more rain. And I'm near the river, so I'm not really sure. But I think it's saying like a couple inches, maybe. And we'll have to see. We did get some snow flurries at the beginning of the week. if you're following me on Instagram, it was put in my stories like, you know, I just did a quick story like, hey everyone, it's our first, you know, snow flurries. And I posted that over there. I have so much on my phone that it's saying that the memory's full. So I really got to just throw out a bunch of stuff over to Instagram. I mean, at least I'm back on there and I'm uploading some. Then I saw a bunch of yours and I hit like all the way down. Same with Proud Mom. And yeah, just making my way through YouTube to do the same thing. Chris is saying, he says, think 4 to 8 inches of snow. So, I mean, Chris is a little higher up. I don't know. We'll have to wait to see what happens. So, a little disappointed I didn't go food shopping today. I went to bed super early and I woke up at like 12:30, 12:45. And couldn't go back to sleep for a while. And then I was up at 4:30 and Jimmy wasn't. So, I just went back to bed. But I wanted to show you something that I thought was quite interesting. Jimmy's work. I want to make sure that I say this correctly. Jimmy's work, everybody donated a recipe, I guess like last year or sometime this year. Crazed Family Homestead. Hi. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi, it's snowing in Oklahoma. It just flurries all day long. Yeah, I think I saw a picture that it was looking like it was sticking, I guess, in certain parts of Oklahoma. We were just talking about here in Pennsylvania. We are expecting to get some type of snow on Wednesday. We don't really know what the accumulation is going to be. We can only go by what they say, which is a possible 4 to 8 inches of snow. But yeah. And then I showed everybody the tree. Sorry that you missed it. You might have to go back and look at it. Tree's finally done. But yeah, sticking-ish. Oh, okay. So I wanted to go back to what I was saying. My roommate Jimmy, his work, and I want to make sure I repeat this correctly. Everyone donated, I guess the employees, their wives, you know, family members, donated a recipe and they turned it into this. Recipes for Living Our Culture, a 2020 survival guide. I'm going to do a video on this because I think it's stinking cute. Hi, Walsh Farms. How are you? Welcome, welcome. You didn't miss too much. Just talking about possible snow on Wednesday. The tree is fully decorated. And my attire for this evening is Single and Ready to Jingle with Rudolph. So that is my attire for this Sunday's live. And a wreath that Jay got me that I still have to hang up. But I think you're all caught up. So yeah, I want to do a video on this book. And I'm going to tell you why. I think that this is amazing. I don't know if this is going to show up backwards for you guys. But they really put some effort into this book. Look at this. So these little pictures here. But it has like a table of contents, appetizers, beverages, soups and salads, vegetables and side dishes, main dishes, breakfast, bread and rolls, desserts, cookies and candies, and they have a section that says this and that. Right there, if you can see that, this and that. You know what's so touching about this book? Look, I have to share this because it touches my heart. So let me lean up. So you go in, there's recipes, okay? And then their children made pictures throughout this entire book. Like, I just can't. Look, the little kiddos did pictures for the cookbook saying everything that they're thankful for. I'm thankful for my family. This one's really cute by Sailor Grace. She's only 2 years old. And it says, harvest time. Is that not just too cute? The whole book is like that. I'm leaning up on my feet, but Brayden, who's 16 years old, is thankful for spaghetti. Oh, it's just so cute. I'm grateful for Daisy and my family. My mom, dad. She's 6. What's her name? Vera or Sweezy, age 6. Look at this. So, such a cute, really cute cookbook. I mean, I kid you not. So I'm going to do a little bit of a better video on it. And this one was Michaela, 11 years old. Under cookies and candies, I'm grateful for being alive. Look at that. So a lot of effort went into this book. I mean, it has a lot of great, you know, recipes in here. Let me tell you exactly how many pages are in this book. Let's see. I think it's 196. It ends with a happy home recipe. Oh, I didn't even see this. Look at how cute this is. A happy home recipe. 4 cups of love, 2 cups of loyalty, 3 cups of forgiveness, 1 cup of friendship, 5 tablespoons of hope, 2 tablespoons of tenderness, 4 quarts of faith, 2 cups of kindness, 1 cup understanding, and 1 barrel of laughter. Take love and loyalty, mix it thoroughly with faith, blend it with tenderness, kindness, and understanding, add friendship and hope, sprinkle abundantly with laughter, bake with sunrise, serve daily with generous helpings. Is that not enough to just, oh, so cute. So I'll grow the core, expand beyond, live our culture, teamwork, open communication. So yeah, super cute book. I mean, they did a wonderful job. So Jimmy came in and handed it to me. I just love it. And that was the ending page of the book. And I'm definitely going to do a little video on it, the happy home recipe. I thought that was just too cute. So yeah, very, very, very good, you know, recipe book to put together, a 2020 survival guide, and then they had their little kiddos draw pictures in it, and I just touched. Micro Farmer. Oh, don't judge, but I did my entry video Saturday, just standing on the spot where my 8 raised beds are going to go, and I said, I think John and I may have something in common, and yada yada. So I just have to learn how to paste it, and I did it. So it is done. A while, but I caught up to you. You sure did. Yes, big leg. I mean, you know, little birdie told me if you were kind of subtle about it, maybe whose team you want to be on. So I just thought, I don't know. You know, I might have something to bring to the table for John. So, yeah, it is what it is. I'm not going to redo it. And to be perfectly honest with you, I'm going to leave it as is. I'm going to tell you why. Besides the fact that I'm just in like yoga pants and a Victoria's Secret sweatshirt, hair in a ponytail, it was bright and sunny out. This is a true story. You're going to see this, and you can all determine yourself what you think is going on with this video. But suddenly, it just looked like a big orb, and it just put like a haze on like the lower and like the side of me and the lower part of my video. And I said to Jimmy, "Oh my gosh, take a look at this. Like, what is this? Should I redo this?" And then I had to think back, because I've had pictures before where I have some orbs around me, which could be loved ones, but it could be that. It could be some phenomenon. I don't know, but that is in that video. So I will submit it tomorrow. I'm going to upload it. I've been so busy the other day. I was falling asleep on a live and was typing crazy. Hey, it happens. What are you going to do? So yeah, so the video is done. It might not be the greatest because, like I said, I have no editing software and I couldn't, you know, paste in my gardens. But use all that have been following me have seen my gardens before. I literally have gotten complimented for Brian Lossy Hill's Homestead, which I thought it was a very high compliment. At the end of the season last year, that said, "I really think you have one of the best gardens on YouTube." And I was like, whoa, that's like a very high compliment. So Yeah, I wish I had an editing software. I was hoping I'd get one from Santa, but probably not this year. And yeah, so the video's made, and hopefully I follow the rest of the instructions and get it to where it has to go. And hoping to join this wonderful gardening community with a little, you know, friendly banter here and there. They thought I got hacked. Laugh out loud. Oh, I bet they did. Laugh out loud. I do that sometimes at Micro Farmer, and sometimes it's my sticking phone, Crazed Family Homestead. Yes, Crazed Family Homestead. Well, asking if Amy's going to join. So, you know, I know some people have put out some fabulous videos. I'm just literally standing there, and that's it. I just explain why I think I would be beneficial and why I should be on, you know, just had a brain fart. Is that weird? Where that just happens out of the blue. Yeah, so nonetheless, the video will be up tomorrow, and Big Leg, you will do great. I've seen your garden. You grow a lot. I do grow a lot. And I did say that in the video, like, I grow a lot, but I will not grow anything that I won't eat. But this year I have a goal amongst, you know, and I did say, like, I know you have to try to grow celery. I'm going to actually get started on that. You know, I think I said that in the video, but like okra, I keep saying this. I never get to it fast enough, at least not last year, circumstances. I was moving around, to actually just try one deep fried. If it's yucky, okay, then it's yucky, but I want to try to donate any produce that I'm not canning, preserving, dehydrating. I'd like to donate to like a food pantry or my local church, so that I don't have such an abundance amount and you know, not be able to get through it. I don't want to waste it. Times are hard, and if I can help the community out in any way, I'm definitely going to do that. So, Crazed Family Homestead, what are you waiting on? That's what they did to me. Well, Voon really, and I think maybe a few more, told me I should join. Jason Avers was a big one who told me I'm like a prime candidate for joining. And so did Voon. So, yeah, last year I was trying to teach people, you know, the square foot gardening method. Just take a little section of your garden and just plant a lot. And it worked out really, really well. I will ship you a bucket full of banana water. Life. You can donate to my pantry or the church of Jay, says my friend Jay. Speaking of which, because he's now in here, what was the fluke of that? I already showed the wreath. I told you that Jay got me. I just have to get it hung. But do you want a sneak peek? Okay, let me see if I can do this. I'm going to have to move you so don't get dizzy. I left one up here so you can all see, because Jay was over here today. But do you see what I see? I'm going to keep going with the gazillion stickers. And there it is. 8 boxes. The raised beds, my Christmas gift, is in. There it is, my friends. I helped Jay get them in the house, and we put them down in the basement. So all 8 raised beds are here. And yeah, so when I did the video, I stood on exactly the spot where the raised beds are going to go, and you know, so that was the reason why I picked that. Oh, raised bed in the house, laugh out loud. I have one of those in the house too, but no. So my friend Jay bought me for Christmas, Hanukkah, I don't know, 8 raised beds, so that I can garden, because Jimmy said it straight from the gate I could garden here. So that was nice of him. He did the 8 beds, and then we're going to do the dirt. So yeah, I'm super excited. I can't wait just to be able to go out the door and be able to garden. Yeah, actually bananas, I mean, a lot of people don't know that. I mean, I'm going to try to do some things to amend the soil that we're going to be putting in it, but I'm sure I'm going to have to purchase a couple bags of amendments fairly quickly because the soil's going to need it. But yeah, you can save, Jay, you can save me all your banana peels because I can make banana water. I've seen this thing on YouTube where you dig a hole once, your beds are established. You dig a hole, say like for end of summer, fall. You dig a hole, dig it down pretty deep, and you can put your banana peels, your orange peels, your lemon peels, and compost it down in. So yeah, banana peels are great to save because you can definitely make banana water. Helps your vegetables and plants. Yes, it does. I already know that, so I don't have to look it up. But that is a very good tip for people on here that did not know that, Micro Farmer. Everyone say hello to Micro Farmer, like Jay, Chris, in case you don't know who Micro Farmer is. He's the captain. Is this right? Am I saying it right? For the Shed Wars, the 2021 one that's coming up, so that should be interesting. I really would like to be on his team because I don't want him to like pick on me too much, but it's all good. Petway Family Farmstead, hello all, welcome, welcome. So yeah, if anybody's not subscribed to anybody on here, Boone is a moderator. I also have Tony as a moderator. You can post people's links because I am getting some new subscribers. So welcome, welcome, welcome to the live. And yeah, I just got done showing my raised bed. There's 8 boxes of those down the basement. And I did show the wreath that I still have to hang. And the tree's done. I gave that tour already. But pet away, I was falling asleep on the live, pet away. Oh, it's funny. So yeah, so I did do that video. I also did a video of me doing the fencing with Jimmy. It's the fencing that I showed, but for the new people that maybe didn't see it, it's chicken wire. It's just plastic chicken wire because of the new fencing he had put in. The gaps are about this big and my dogs can get in and out. And some foxes get in here and some other animals that don't belong in here, especially with raised beds going on. So I helped Jimmy with that on Saturday and was recording the whole thing, and then my phone died because hopefully Santa gives me a phone cord for Christmas because mine's frayed. And then I redid another video of where I was at on the fencing, and so it's basically the black fencing, and then I'm going through with the zip ties, and now we'll have to go around and cut all the zip tie, the extras, and now I still have to zip tie the bottoms. But so far, so good, though. The Country Road Cure. Hi, welcome. Hey, Tony, Voon, Micro Farmer, Craze Femme. Hey, Big Leg. I'm watching from work. I always am at work when you're live. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. But hey, you're here. Country Road Cure. Boone, make sure you post their link for me, please. Correct me if I'm wrong, because, it's Sunday night. Your head gets a little foggy after, like, a long weekend. Country Road Cure is with Simple Life Reclaimed. You're actually sister-in-law and brother, correct? And if I'm wrong, I'll eat that. Does everybody like my shirt? The newbies coming in, single and ready to jingle. With my Rudolph. I said every Sunday for live, I'd wear something Christmassy. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that that's who it is. Am I right? Country Road Cure? Well, I just Googled the banana water. Yeah, banana water's awesome. Nice jams. Thank you. Yeah, my niece bought me this shirt up here before she moved to Maryland. And, for the last week's live, I wore Christmas PJs, and I think maybe the week before that, so I thought, let's just keep it going. I'll wear something festive all the way through Christmas or whatever. It's more comfortable. I'm just waiting to see if I have, am I right? It's going to drive me cuckoo. The Country Road Cure. I know that it's at work, but if I'm not mistaken, because I did subscribe to them, Simple Life Reclaimed, as you very well know, I love Mel and Gary, awesome, awesome people, and I'm pretty sure that that is her sister-in-law and her brother. They're making that big move to get out of the desert, and they got all that property. So if you're not familiar with their channel, because now they also have a channel, go over and subscribe and leave them a comment, give them a thumbs up. And yeah, really good people. And then for the newbies that came in, I was just showing this cookbook that Jimmy brought home from work. It's everyone from his work donated a recipe, and every one of the recipes that were donated by a family member, their child drew a picture throughout the whole cookbook of what they're thankful for. But I'm going to do a video on this, and because I just think a video should be done on this, because the pictures from the kids, even like the little 2-year-old, this is Allie, 10 years old. We are grateful to be Nucor Skyline family with a piece of pie right there. So I think that's really different and really cute for a cookbook. My phone lost connection right when you were asking me a question. Are you or are you not Mel and Gary's family members? Sister-in-law and brother. Yes, I knew it. Knew it. I subscribed to you guys immediately as soon as they, you know, asked us to. And I love Mel and Gary. I haven't seen them lately, but yeah, we did her, me and Boone both did her What Are We Thankful For through the whole month of November till Thanksgiving. We did those, and I just absolutely love Mel and Gary. Gary's laugh is a bit much sometimes, but it's so funny. But really, really good people. And yeah, I've been subscribed to you for some time. I just have not, in all honesty, gotten over there yet. I may have left a comment or two in the beginning, and it wasn't recognized. But yeah, I'll get over there and, you know, watch some videos, because I hear you're a pretty good cook. I stopped by your yard. Yes, Melanie from Simple Life Reclaimed is my little sister. And then Micro Farmer said, Country Road, I stopped by your yard. Yeah, so if you're not subscribed to them already, that is Simple Life Reclaimed's family. Her brother and sister-in-law, they're all going to move. I never remembered the state, and I always like to round it off because, you know, Gary's very precise about how many acres they got. But I'm just going to throw it out there, and maybe she can correct me, but I think they got, can I round it off? I'm going to say 43 acres amongst them both, you know, split down the middle. It's a lot of acres, and it's in the woods, and it gets them out of the desert. So, yeah, go over and check them out. Yeah, Micro Farmer, I've been watching some of your videos lately on like the Shed Wars and some other things, but it's so weird because if I watch videos through my console, it only permits me to leave a like, but I can't comment. So I 99% of the time will try to do it through my phone, but if not, then I have to go back through my phone and leave a comment. So I just wish they had a way where you could just type it right in as you're actually watching the video. It's through an Xbox One. I have YouTube on, and that's how I watch other creators and other channels, but they just don't leave you an option to leave a comment, just a thumbs up. So how is everyone's weekend going? I think yesterday was a bit cray-cray here between the fencing and, you know, just some work that needed to be done. If you saw the video, my brand new black boots that Miss Judith sent me. By the way, Miss Judith should be here tonight. Yes, let me see. Okay, I didn't miss anything. I did call her because if you watch Dan's video, he said Miss Judith's hip, she did something to her hip. So I got nervous and I tried to call. Finally, she called me back a few hours prior to the live. And I think the doctor said she's getting osteoporosis in her hip, so she's having some pain. So Tony, if we could put Miss Judith on the prayer list, that would be great to ease her pain. And she says she has a very good bed, but she's just very uncomfortable. She said she'd be here tonight, but that's fine. We'll give her a free pass. It's Miss Judith. But yeah, she's such a sweetheart. So lots of prayers because her hip is acting up and giving her some trouble. It's okay. I try to watch so many of y'all. I'm falling to sleep, laugh out loud. It's work, laugh out loud to try and keep up. It's so true, but I'm starting to get a little system going. If you care to hear, here's an idea. Depends what time you have to go to work or whatnot. Got it down. Thank you, Tony. Yeah, lots of kisses and love to Miss Judith. We'll probably go back in and watch this later. But she's having a lot of pain. She didn't go out trapping. But have you seen Dan's trapping? He's like kicking butt. He's getting a lot of raccoons, a lot of beavers, and some big ones. So if you're not watching the videos, please go over and watch them. Let me see. At Micro Farmer, you watch when you can. Okay, that's what I was going to tell you. It just depends whether it's like maybe your Saturday morning, you have a little bit of time, or if you get up a little bit earlier before work. What I tend to do is just make a cup of coffee first thing in the morning, and then I will go on, check my YouTube page, you know. I just feel like I don't get all my comments under YouTube. I go under Tubby in order to see them, but then I will pick 3 people that day and go over and watch 3, 4, 5 of their videos, comment, thumbs up. That's what I try to do. It seems to work a little bit better. Let's see. You watch when you can. There's so many. I watch when I can. Sometimes I will watch when videos post, or I watch 3 to 5 videos at a time. Life happens. That's true. But you know, I'm just trying to make my rounds to people that are continuously in my lives or that tend to comment all the time underneath my videos. Craze Family Homestead said, be right back. Okay. Yes, Foon. I'm learning the hard way. Laugh out loud. Chris says, how's the cooking going? What cooking? I try to at least respond back to all the comments on my videos to say thank you for supporting. See, that's the thing. You don't see a lot of comments from me over there. That's because I watch you through the Xbox One. So you're on the top of my to-do list over my Starbucks coffee tomorrow morning, and my Keurig is to go over. I think I left a few, but I'll go over and leave some comments and whatnot. Yes, me too, Micro Farmer. Hope Judith is okay, says Chris. But how is the cooking going? Who was that for, Chris? Sophie, stop it. I always have to put her in the doggy crate during live, because if not, she has that backward sneeze noise, and she'll just make this annoying pig noise throughout my video. So yeah. Yeah, we got 42. Ooh, I said 43 just to round it off. I was close. Yeah, we got 42 acres in Arkansas. Sorry, just now the video is to catch on up. I hear you. I hear you, girl. No problem. No worries there. But yeah, so I know Mel and Gary are doing yard sales and downsizing and getting ready for that big move. That's what the whole gutting of the camper trailer was for. So yeah, so go over and check out their videos. Leave comments, people. I can't tell if someone's watching mine. I could see by the analytics, but I can't tell who they are if you don't leave a comment. not get on you, big leg. I was just saying you've been with me for a while, and I understand. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Um, but yeah, I mean, you know, I needed to educate myself, and because I was really intimidated about this whole thing you got going on. So I went over to watch and, you know, see some of your videos on the shed wars and the rules. So I did do that and still didn't leave a comment. So that's my bad. But like I said, I don't know, guys. You guys and gals, you can tell me, is that an orb that's next to me on my legs in my video, my entry video for Shed Wars 2021? Or what is that? So it's nothing fancy smancy. It's just me being me. And that's the best I can give you right now, because if I rethink it too much, I'll end up not doing Shed Wars. So I just threw it out there, and now I just have to learn how to paste it over to Arkansas Woodcutter's page, and Boone's going to leave me how to do that. So yeah. But to have 8 beds, I mean, that should be great. Obviously. I mean, of course, he got me the beds. And, you know, I'll share. I'm nice like that. But I really do want to, like I said, stay with what I know. I don't mind a few things different. That's not what I mean by that. I just don't want to waste the space on growing something that I'm not going to eat. And I pretty much eat everything. I just don't know about okra yet. And I've grown it. I just never get to it in time before it's like this big. So I want to try that. But anything else that it just comes in an abundance, God willing, it's all going to depend on that soil. So if you have any tips or tricks, besides the banana water, this is going to be delivered, I guess, topsoil, I think it is, of what amendments or bags of amendments I need to buy in order to get it in that soil to get it going. I would greatly appreciate the help. John and Woodcutter is the captain for the state's team. Was on Will It Grow. I think I will be on the team again because we neighbors almost. Yeah, micro farmer. But yeah, I want to, I mean, Boone gave me a little tidbit. If you kind of make a hint, you know, they'll usually maybe pick you or whatever, but it's not that far from me, so this whimpering's getting on my nerves. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I do have celery seeds from last season, but I never actually grew celery. So that's going to be a challenge for me, which is good because I like being challenged. I just want to make sure that I have the right amendments once this truckload of dirt comes to be able to put it in there so that I could start growing immediately. That's what I'm worried about and why I almost didn't sign up for, you know, Shed Wars, is because I'm not sure how the soil is going to be. Yeah, you in Penn State right now, big leg. I'm in Pennsylvania. I'm not close to Penn State. I think that's like 3-4 hours for me because my sons have family members there. Could be 5. I'm outside of Philadelphia. It's the best way I can explain it. You, with all the cooking you do, like ribs and baking. Well, yeah, because I made ribs for dinner. Jay went to BJ's, my friend Jay, and he picked up ribs the other day, 2 racks, brought them over and said, I'll give you a rack of ribs if you cook me the other rack of ribs. And I did. I didn't record it because my seasoning is off just by a little bit. But we're probably going to look into the restaurant store and get the exact things that's required. And Jay goes to BJ's quite a bit, so I'm sure it won't be the first or the last that I'll be making ribs. I liked them tonight, but as I was trying to explain, I'm the chef, and I knew they were off by a little bit. I put a little Creole in. Hold on, I have to let my dog, she's barking. Hold on, and Jimmy's sleeping. You have a barking out of you. Come on, you can just run around like nut jobs. Okay, the animals are out. They're going to be, it's hardwood floors in here, so all you hear is like with your nails. But that's Sophie with the backward sneeze. And Coco was in the back bedroom when I heard her bark. I didn't want her to wake Jimmy up. So now they're out. 0-0 in the game. Thank you, Chris. But back to the ribs. So I like to use a certain, it's my own concoction, plus Thomas has a concoction, my friend. And he gave me some yesterday, but had a lot of brown sugar in it, so I put some Creole in it this time. It gives it a nice little zing. But I need to get the regular rubs that I usually use. I mix them together, and my ribs come out phenomenal. You know when you cook something over and over and over again, if something's off, you just know it. They were still delicious, but I just need to restock my rubs so that I can make a lot more ribs in the future. But that was really nice of Jay. Thank you, Jay, for picking up it was like a 1-packer, and they were pretty meaty. He says he's going to eat them for the week. Comes with 2 racks of ribs, you know, from BJ's. So I cooked both of ours together. I seasoned them all last night and then put them on a cookie sheet, covered them with foil, put them in the refrigerator overnight, and then slow cooked them in the oven today. So, I mean, they are good. I just need to stock up on my rubs. There's Miss Judith. We were all talking about you. She says, hello, everyone. Hope all is well. Sound like an old newsroom with the typewriters going. I told you, Micro Farmer, these dogs, the hardwood floors in here, their nails, it's like across the floor. Miss Judith, I was just talking about you and the pain in your hip. I'm going to let the dogs out. Come on, girls. Come on. No barking. Oh. My dogs are being a little bit of a bug tonight. Miss Judith, I'm so happy you're here. This is the shirt I told you that my niece got me. Single and ready to jingle. And I'm wearing Rudolph and the slippers. Can you, wait, let me get my foot in there. And the slippers you got me with the dogs on it. But I asked Tony from Walsh Farms, put you on the prayer list for the pain in your hip. And welcome, welcome. I'm glad that you made it. And I was telling them how well Dan's doing, actually. Danny, with all his raccoons and whatnot. So, yes, everyone say hello to Miss Judith. That's Mama Judith to me. And, yeah. Proud Mom, are you canning? I did do this, Proud Mom. I need to tell you something. So, Thomas asked me, well, I figured with Jay doing all the beds or whatever, he's most likely not going to get me a pot, you know, for Christmas. So I forwarded the link over, not to one of the most expensive ones, the American Canners, but it's like $110. Yeah, I'm going to get into, well, I gave him the link as an idea for Christmas because, you know, there's a lot of things you can't water bath. So that'll be another thing I'll be teaching myself this year, which I don't think I'm as intimidated as I used to be, but so we'll have to see if I get that for Christmas or not. No, I've been too busy with my mother-in-law. Oh. The Country Road Cure says, hello, Judith. Yeah, Country Road Cure, if you're not familiar with Judith and Dan, they trap down in Mississippi. And she's like a mom to me. She sends me goodie boxes, and oh my gosh, you'd have to go back into my videos and watch them. You know, that's Mama Judith to me. We literally talk on the phone. I got a little alarmed. I was just telling everybody because I was calling her a couple times, and I guess now I know how she feels when she was trying to get me with all that craziness was going on. When I lost my home, it was bouncing all over the place. So, needless to say, Roxanne knows how to water bath canning if you need help. Oh, that would be awesome. Yeah, send them my way. Before I didn't want one because, you know, you hear these horror stories about the lid blowing off and so forth and so on. And I watch a lot of different channels, and the Needy Homesteader, who's a great teacher. But I just think it's a little expensive with everything that's going on for the American canner. I figured for a newbie, and it looks like it's coming with, I guess, the round ring on the bottom. The only thing that I might have to get is another one to be able to make it a double decker. Hate to do it, but I gotta let the dogs in because they're barking. Let's go. Get in. This is why you're in the crate. Go lay down. Behave. And now you all get to see why I put my dogs in the little doggy crate on Sunday nights. Because if not, they just keep bugging me. But I think that's the only thing I may have to purchase separately if I do get it. Is another one of the round rings. So you can put X amount of jars on the bottom, then the round ring, and then X amount on the top. So I'll probably be scared the first time I go to do it. I have to figure out what my pressure should be here in Pennsylvania. Other than that, I think I'm pretty good to go. Sounds like it's raining, Chris says. Nice trappers. I want to learn how to do that. Says the Country Road Cure. Petaway Family Homestead. Have enjoyed, but need to roll out. You guys have a good night. Oh, thank you for coming by. It was nice seeing you. Hope to see you again on another Sunday Live. And in case you all didn't see it before anybody hops off, that's one of 8 boxes or one of 7 boxes, if that's how you say it, of the raised beds. That is my Christmas gift from Jay. All 8 are here. I left this one upstairs though, so it can go somewhat near the tree. But yeah. Yeah, but good night. Thank you for coming in. Really appreciate it. Rack. Thank you, Proud Mom. Yeah, I did some research on the link, the one that I sent to Thomas, we'll say, but it only has the bottom rack, I think, that's supposed to be on the bottom. So I'd have to get another rack for the middle to do more jars. So I would say from now to then, if I do get it, I would just have to stock up on cases. And when I can't find something, that's the thing that's phenomenal about Jay. He can usually find whatever I say I can find. Even though he would have really have gotten a run for his money, right, ladies? On the cases of canning jars with the shortage and everything that's going on. So that's probably something that should be getting started now, is looking for quarts and pints and things of that nature in the cases. Every time you see a case when you're out, probably should grab them, because if not, when it comes time for preserving and canning, and if I get that pot, that would really stink if I don't have the jars now, right? So yeah, so that was something that I put down on the list. Not that I wanted it, but I needed it, because that's my rule of thumb this year. I'm not going for anything that I want. I'm only going for things that I need. And that pot is an absolute necessity with having 8 raised beds going into the backyard. So, yeah. And now I just have to find some... My hair is already grown. Has anybody else noticed that? I mean, I got this crazy haircut from my niece. Hairdresser had to fix it. It's fine. And I'm taking vitamin C, and she gave me prenatal gummies. So I'm taking them, and my hair, I think, is just growing. It's getting long already, but the back of my hair usually grows pretty quick anyway. But everybody was saying they were digging the bangs. I just think the bangs are getting a little long now. So I'm constantly going like this to get them out of my eyes. But yeah, so you guys, this is just insane. I'm going to have to like literally put my dogs to bed. They're being bad tonight. Coco and Sophia, behave. This is why you go into the doggy crate. No barking. So yeah, between seeds and canning jars, I think that's a top priority. Yes, if you find jars, get them, and extra lids. So true, so true, so true, because it's scary, you know, like the state's locked here, you know. It obviously isn't gardening season right now, but I mean, when I looked on their website, they said they were shipping out to like Walmart and places like that. So I don't know, maybe I'll ask Jay if he can keep an eye out. And every time he goes out, if he can grab a case or two, that would be amazing, because I can just put them down with the other jars that are full that I am trying to use. Which, by the way, the cowboy candy that I made video, it's over on the channel, go check it out, was the first time I ever made it. And I only pulled up a little jelly jar size, like a little jam size. Phenomenal. Like, I didn't think that I was going to like it, because I've had some horror stories with my jalapenos being so hot. It was absolutely fantastic. And the cowgirl candy that I made, I didn't open that yet. And I think that I learned a lesson to maybe, you know, go for like the pint size for things like that, so you don't have a big jar in your refrigerator taking up space. But I thought the cowboy candy was phenomenal. We're actually almost done the little tiny jar, whichever size that is, Proud Mom. Country Road Cure says, hate to have to go, but I need to get off. Have a great evening. Thank you, Country Road Cure, for coming by. I will be over to watch some of your videos. I am watching. I just need to comment. So, yeah, it's great having you in here, and hope to see you around again soon. Let's see. Micro Farmer says, yes, have to this week get chickens. Feed about 6 months worth if things get worse. I know, it's just scary. Very, very scary. So yeah, that's why I'm trying to think ahead. And my Christmas list, Jimmy says, wasn't a list. I mean, I'm going to keep it real here, everyone, ladies and gents. I didn't ask for Jay to do what he was doing. Jimmy just asked me as soon as I moved in, like, are you going to garden? And I was like, yeah, if I'm allowed to. And he was like, yeah, absolutely. Do you want a raised bed, or you want it in the ground? And I was like, no, I think I would like to build a raised bed. And then, boom, here comes Jay, puts me right near the back door and says, hey, just want to let you know I'm going to do your raised beds for you. I was like, wait, what? So, yeah, amazing and shocking. And then I literally said this to him at the back door, and I'm like, wait, what? I don't get my canner this year? And he was like, oh, maybe I'll get you that too. Probably not, folks, because he's doing all 8 beds and the dirt, and we're going to need some amendments for that soil. So, I think that's an awesome Christmas gift. I'm extremely grateful. I just hope that, you know, well, it's galvanized metal, so they should look fantastic in the backyard. But do you have enough seeds? Absolutely not. I went through a lot of arugula, a lot of lettuce seeds. I mean, bush beans. If I had to just say what I think I'm really, really, really short on is definitely bush beans, sugar snap peas, different lettuces, and arugula I absolutely love. I'm out of that, and I think some parsnips. And I would have to check my tomato seeds. So that's what I know of offhand. But I do know I have celery, because I got that last year, which was odd, because, you know, it's not something I would have picked. And now look, I'm going to need it. But anyway, yeah, I didn't get to do the MI Gardener purchase of the seeds. We'll have to see how things go. Maybe it could be a Valentine's gift, or if I'm asked, which I have been asked in the past what I wanted for Valentine's, and I said MI Gardener seeds, but we also weren't in this pandemic. last year, that's actually what Jay got me. Jay goes away for Christmas to an island. Isn't he ever so lucky? And when he came back, he offered me, don't nobody say anything till you hear the story. He offered me editing software or seeds. And I declined the editing software because my laptop is kind of old, and the Filmora 9 the editing software that I want is not compatible with my laptop. So I went for the seeds, and it's some cabbages and things like that, but I can't really grow the cabbages unless I have that cloth. And I did ask for that for Valentine's last year from Chris. It was the 3-in-1 white cloth. It was for bugs, for frost, and for like winter growing. And it was only like $12 on Amazon. And I didn't get that. I got two seed heat mats is what I got. And I think they're in stores actually. When I have to get over there and take a look. So yeah, so seeds I have to sit down and go through. Like, I know that I saved a lot of okra seeds. I mean, if anybody needs okra seeds, I absolutely saved a ton of them. And like I said, I'm not even sure if I like them. I also saved, what is it again? The purple pepper. It's called the chocolate pepper. I saved as many seeds as I could out of that. If anyone would like some, I said this last Sunday, please leave me an email and I will send you out seeds. I don't have the little tiny baggies though. But yeah, I guess we're really going to have to get into some seed swapping. But hopefully, I think my gardener is going to put seeds out again. Silent Night said after Christmas, I think is what he said. So I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. Because I was looking into the vault seeds, and because of what Jess from Roots and Refuge, she did a review, but I was interested in them 3 years ago. There's a couple that are getting great reviews and saying that the germination rate isn't really good. So I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. So we'll just have to see what happens with that, because that was my backup plan. It's supposed to be to save them and use them when it's an emergency, and guess what? It's an emergency. So yeah, that's like the main seeds that I think, and probably carrot seeds, because I love growing carrots. I'm trying to think. Onions. You all know that Castle Hive sent me onion slips last year, like the little bald onions, and I was using a community garden and someone stole them all, except for the little baby ones. Definitely onions, and I think that might be it. Carrots, onions, arugula, lettuces. Yeah, and I'm not sure about my tomato situation yet. I have to really check it out. But if anybody's interested in the chocolate pepper, again, let me know. I have seeds. I can help someone out with them, and they are amazing. I mean, I was getting tons of them. Boone, you saw those videos. I mean, the whole table would be full of these chocolate peppers. So they were very, very productive. And then I saved a lot of seeds from the okra. Yeah, do anyone know if you have eggplant in a freezer, you can use them to grow more eggplant if you slice them? No, I didn't know that. Don't mind. I'm drinking my protein drink. At least a small one anyway. Eggplant might be my other one that I might need seeds for. So, yeah, I'm starting to get a little concerned. And I want to start eggplants like now, to be honest with you. The peppers were a beauty, Boone says. I don't either. I'm asking, laugh out loud. Oh yeah, I don't know anything about that eggplant. If you cut it, it grows in the ground. I mean, I do know if you cut the top off of the carrot that has a little root in it and you put it in some water, same with like scallions, whatever everybody calls them, something different, it will grow roots and you can plant them in the ground, but I'm not sure about the eggplants. The peppers were beautiful, Melody. Thank you, Boone. If you haven't seen, and it was crazy because I was bouncing all over last summer. It was a horrible summer. And I was trying to still garden and not lose my stuff that I was growing down there. And yeah, in between the carrots were the onions, and somebody stole all Castle Hive's onions. I was so disappointed by that. So yeah, so now I won't have to worry about anybody being a thief and stealing anything from the backyard. Isn't that awesome? And I also don't have to spend the money. I don't know, I had 8 beds last year. I had to pay $50 for the first bed, $25 thereafter. So that also saves money too. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it because, you know, it's a form of therapy for me. I just completely was talking about this for the last, like, I don't know, 3-4 years. That something like this was going to happen. When my daughter thought I was crazy, like, oh, why are you growing seeds, you know, with a grow light? You're just wasting electricity, Mom. And I said, well, that's what I used to think too. But the bulbs are energy efficient, the last I checked. And I said, when's the last time you saw a chocolate pepper in a grocery store? She said, never. Bingo, bango. The virus hit and I was fine because I grew all that stuff. I have a great harvest of Black Beauty eggplants this season. Yeah, I got some small ones. I felt like I wasted a lot though. No, I didn't do it on purpose. It's just from like moving around, and you go do a harvest, take it to this person's house or that person's house. Or I'm trying to can and preserve food in Jean and Thomas's kitchen. It was just, can I say batshit crazy? It literally was a batshit crazy summer. I mean, I'm thankful that I even got to preserve and do what I did. I mean, I am grateful for that. Crazed Family Homestead. I'm back at Micro Farmer. I don't know the answer to eggplant question. I don't grow it often. Well, welcome back. Yes, Crazed Family Homestead. I'm going to research it and find out. So you're saying if you slice a piece, can you put it in the dirt and will it grow? I had no idea. No idea on that one. And I know a lot about gardening, and I don't know about that one. So yeah. So I think the best thing to do is just to, you know, for me anyway, now that I'll have 8 beds, to get prepared. What I mean by that is amending the soil I'm going to have to do. I need to get maybe 1 or 2 of those white cloths. I can't think of the name of them. But it has to say the bug repellent one on it, because, I mean, I can't do cabbage, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, broccoli, any of that if I don't have that, because the moths were like terrible. Not this year, the year before when I did it. So I definitely have to get that, and I want to stock up on jars. Do a video on it. That would be an interesting experiment for Micro Farmer to do a video on the eggplant. The eggplants have seeds inside of it, right? So if you slice them, I think it's like tomatoes, right? Would be my guess. Yeah, I actually saw something like that. I think somebody soaked a eggplant slice on a, like soaked it in water and then put it on a paper towel, like to dry, like on a cookie sheet on paper towels. It was a couple slices, and they put a towel over top of it, and I think those seeds, the seeds in the inside germinated. But don't hold me to that. That's what I think I saw. Yes, I'm doing a video. I'm not scared to try stuff. Laugh out loud. I'm rebuilding a boat for next year. Laugh out loud. Yeah, I mean, what would you have to be scared for? Experimenting's good. I mean, the heck. But I did see Tony's from Walsh Farm, the grapefruit. Oh, I love pink grapefruit. I think it's amazing. I'm thinking about dehydrating some carrots since I can't water bath can them unless I make them spicy. But I still have some carrots, so I think I want to dehydrate them so that they don't go to waste. But I would love, 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 love. I want to do a couple different things with citrus. There is this thing with lemon. If you slice the lemon really thin, and I think you boil it in like a simple syrup type of thing, and then you let it drip dry, and then, you know, dehydrated or air dried, it turns into like a piece of candy, they said. Y'all will see me rebuild a boat and gardening and might see me go down with the ship. Laugh out loud. You know, you are the oyster man. Is that correct? It's the one. I'm a huge seafood eater. Love seafood. Don't like calamari. But I've never tried an oyster. Ever. So, that's something that I should try this year. Laugh out loud. The freezer can't be any worse than a cold winter, right? I think it will work at Micro Farmer. Yeah, I think you're onto something. You know, it's just sort of like the video that I saw with the eggplant. They did thin slices. The seeds were there. They soaked them. Cold water, because it's like a sponge, on a paper towel. Covered it. And the seeds in the inside of the eggplant germinated. So, I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't. I think it would work. No, John is the oyster guy. I'm the chicken guy. That's right. Sorry. Got you confused. My bad. I know you're the chicken guy. But yeah, when I was watching his videos, and he's like, why you're sleeping? Did y'all see that video? It's like, why you're all sleeping? And he's, you know, going to work on the boat. I thought to myself, like, wow, that's one piece of seafood I've never tried. And I like tuna. I just don't like when they leave it practically rare in the inside. But yeah, Micro Farmer. I think it should work. Considering if they're doing it on the paper towel and they're soaking the eggplant slice first and they're putting it on the paper towel, it's almost like the seed germination thing with paper towel and the baggie. I just can't see why that wouldn't work. Well, that's not good, Chris. Chris is giving me the score to my team. My favorite football team is Pittsburgh Steelers. They were 11-0, as you all very well know. And they lost last week. But I think that's humbling. I think maybe they needed that. And I think he said the score is 7-0 Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh better not be the nothing part. Homer, you got a bit of everything going on over there. He has a lot of chickens, though, too. John is only 3 hours away from me. I couldn't get oyster shell for my chickens. I'm buying them where I can get a whole load for free. That's awesome. That is absolutely awesome. Yeah, football season was crappy. Yeah, well, Pittsburgh Steelers, it's my team, and that's only because of the factor I grew up in Mount Pocono. They didn't root for the Eagles up there. They rooted for Pittsburgh. My high school colors were orange and black. Steelers are black and yellow, 11-0, and then they lose last week. So they better not lose to the Bills tonight, or I will be ticked. Because I am that girl that likes her football. I kind of stopped watching football when that nonsense was going on. You know, the kneeling type of thing. But then I saw my team was 11-0. So I started watching them. Ay, ay, ay. New England Patriots. Ugh. Please. My daughter was New England Patriots for the last, I don't know, 6-7 years. And it all had to do with Brady. And, you know, I just don't have very much respect for the coach or that quarterback. And now look where he is. And I don't know, you don't really hear a whole lot about the Patriots. I don't know, I just got sick of seeing the Patriots in the Super Bowl every year. That's why my team better get in. I agree at Micro Farmer. This season was disappointing. Play ball, dudes. Yeah, for baseball. I love baseball. I'm a huge Philadelphia Phillies fan. I've been since I was 7. Yeah, same here. Like, I mean, I don't know if we have any Pittsburgh Steelers fans here, but I literally started watching Pittsburgh Steelers when Terry Bradshaw was quarterback. And you had like Lynn Swann and Franco Harris and, you know. So that's when I grew up. I grew up going out in the yard, you know, the woods, whatever, and playing football with the boys. And it was no two-hand touch. If you got tackled, you got tackled. So I think that made me very good for it to be a boy mom. So, but yeah. And then because people here I like Pittsburgh Steelers are like, oh, are you a Penguins fan for hockey? I'm like, no, I'm Flyers. And then I got asked, why do you like hockey? And I said, honestly, because I like the fights. I like when they rip their gloves off and beat the crap out of each other. I don't know. I just like that. And that's me. And I've had some people say like, wow, really? That's why you like it? I'm like, yeah, it's fun. So I'm totally a sports chick for sure. But I know my one son said he was boycotting the Eagles this year and not watching them. And I said, why? And he says, I don't, what did he say? I don't agree with, you know, what they're doing. So, I mean, that's his choice. It's his right. He didn't want to watch them. But I think he probably watched them today because I think they might have won a game finally after all this time. I don't know. Is Jay, are you still on? Did the Eagles win or lose? I don't like the Eagles. I think besides Jay, who's an Eagles fan, I think the Eagles fans are terrible. They're just not nice people. I'd be scared to come in from out of state and go into the Eagles stadium because they're cray-cray down there, fist fighting and all that crazy nonsense. That's not any fun. You know, I grew up in baseball, football. My sons played baseball and football. Jared really took baseball really far. So I always taught my kids, like, if an umpire says it's it, it's it. Don't disrespect them. You know, just instilled morals and respect in my sons. So Johnny's the big golfer. He's 25. And Jared is the big the big baseball kid. But he has a torn labrum in his arm and he just won't go get it fixed. So there's nothing I can do. He's of age now. So he's going to, Eagles won. Pittsburgh is the 7. Thank you, Jay. So the Eagles have been playing kind of crappy. So, you know, but I did root for them when they went to the Super Bowl here. It was kind of like a sad time. Uncle Louie was trying to stay alive. He was fighting cancer. He was an ex-Vietnam vet, long story short. And he died 2 days before the Eagles Super Bowl. So, and I was his caretaker, and that was just hard for me. So I put his picture out and his jersey, and I rooted for the Eagles because my boys like the Eagles. And I'm sure if my parents were alive, they would have rooted for the Eagles. The Eagles never went to the Super Bowl. So that's the reason why I went for the Eagles. I was very ecstatic that they did win. But I, like, my sons are Eagles first and then Pittsburgh, but they grew up watching Pittsburgh. So if the Eagles are out and Pittsburgh happens to be in it, it's still 2 Pennsylvania teams. That's who you root for. But anyway, so much for the football conversation. Look at these adorable cups. Are these not adorable? And then on the back it says, have a holly jolly Christmas. I got these like a year ago at, believe it or not, Starbucks. I think it was like 3 in a pack. The other one's over there, and it's the Kissin' Reindeers. It's great for your cup of coffee. I made sure I pulled them out and washed them so I can have my hot chocolate or my coffee in the morning. And I think I'm going to go for this one for Monday morning because, you know, it's Monday. Mondays are always harder. Very cute cups. Yeah, it's pretty. I thought it was 4 to a pack, but I might be wrong. It was 3. Here's the other one. But it definitely was in, there's a Starbucks in Barnes & Noble, and I used to go to Barnes & Noble a lot. So there's this one, and it says, I bet you'll be the best. Super cute. So they were wrapped. I unwrapped them and washed them, and this is going to be my mug for my coffee tomorrow morning. So I'm trying to get into the spirit of things. It's just a little hard. So yeah, so that's pretty much about it. The tree's done, and I do have to get over to storage. Jay dropped some cords off. Oh, and wait, let me show you one more thing. I'm almost tempted to put this on the opposite side of the tree. Jay also dropped this off today. It's the Deck the Halls with bows of holly. It's a little sign, like it's one of those little blow-ups. So how cute is that? So yeah, he did drop off some cords. This is 3.5 feet tall right there. So I don't know. I really would like to have the Santa in the porta potty if you in the outhouse. If you haven't seen that, go back and take a look. But Trent will get spooked out. I don't want to go all out for out front, but I'm going to put some of the blow-ups out there. But if you haven't seen my animated Santa in the outhouse that Jay gave me, that is in one of my thankful videos, which they all should be in a folder by now, I would think. But yeah, so now he dropped this off with some cords, so I just have to get over to storage. And I'm just going to put a few blow-ups outside and call that done. Micro Farmer, very cute cups, she says. Hey y'all, good night. Glad I was able to chime in with you, Bagel Egg and Craze Family Homestead and Voon. Thank y'all, good night. It was absolutely wonderful, Micro Farmer, having you here. Hopefully we'll see you again next Sunday. Let me see. Bliss Monte Carlo, I don't even know how to say that. Okay, you know them, Voon? I'm probably butchering your name. Hi, good morning. How are you doing? Where are you from if you're saying good morning? Have a good night, Homer at Micro Farmer. Bliss Monte Carlo. Craze Family Homestead at Micro Farmer. Have a good night. I lost my Scooby-Doo cup. Never got to use it. I think the ghost in our house took it for herself. She be playing games. She's making me mad. I'm getting some sage for her. You got a ghost in your house? No way. Laugh out loud. That will teach her at Micro Farmer. Nope, just greeting, Melody. Thank you, Vin. Okay, because I don't know either. Wow, your house is haunted. That's great. I've had some experiences with that. Yeah, you might want to burn some sage around. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm from Asia, so it's night already in your country. Oh, wow. Hi, and welcome from Asia. Yes, the lady that used to own the place. Oh, she died in there? That's terrible. She took your Scooby-Doo cup? Why that cup? Maybe she doesn't like dogs or something. But Bliss Monte Carlo looks like she has a cute little dog in her profile picture. Oh, I love doggies. Nah, she good, but she played games, hide and seek. Oh, that's interesting. Judith and Dan Davis say, it's good to see everyone. Have a good rest of the weekend, and I'll see you again soon. Blessings to all. Oh, God bless. Mama Judith, you were kind of quiet tonight. I know you're not feeling too well. I hope that you feel better. Lots and lots of prayers and kisses. And, yeah, call me. Normally she'll call me a lot too, and she wasn't calling me. So I knew something was up. I had that gut feeling. But I hope your hip feels better and call me. No, she didn't die, but she came back. Oh. At Micro Farmer, my older daughter brings them home. She has one that whispers in her ear when she is falling asleep. She says it sounds like he is telling her about his day. Craze Family Homestead. Holy heck. You said she didn't... Oh, I see what you're saying. She didn't die in the house, but she came back. Yeah, that's... could be a little spooky for kids. I know the house that my niece was living in, the one that she just sold when she went to Maryland, the back room, neither one of the boys wanted to sleep back there. They said that someone kept talking to them, and apparently the spirit wasn't very nice. I mean, I've had some incidents. My uncle had a colonial house, so that's to say a lot. I mean, you heard and saw a lot of things there. Well, that's trippy. Amy at Craze Family Homestead. She cool. She loves our girls. Oh. Yeah, because I don't know how I would feel if it was a spirit that was angry in there. That would be a tough place to have to remain living in, you know? That's why it's always good to, you know, when you're going to purchase a home, check the deed and whatnot. Now here, to be honest with you, I was a little apprehensive of the room that I was put in, because that was Jimmy's mom and dad's bedroom that I'm in. And I froze for a second and said to Jimmy, Jim. And he goes, Mel, my mom and dad didn't die here. And I said, I get it, but that doesn't always mean anything. But no, Jimmy's mom and dad were very Catholic. And I haven't heard anything or seen anything, to be quite frank, except for my video that I'll be posting tomorrow. My entry video for, you know, it's weird. You have to see it. It's like I'm perfectly fine, and then suddenly it's like this orb or something comes in, and it's right there and stays in the front. It just makes it look foggy or blurry, might be the word. I hope they are good to her at Crazy Family Homestead, says Boone. She was a smoker. We know she's around upstairs. We smell cigarette smoke when she's around. We don't smoke, so we know it's her. You know, that's very, very true. I'll tell you why that is. Because my girlfriend went through a lot. She had a nervous breakdown. And like I said, I always took everybody in when I had my place. Her name is Donna, and I took her in. And because her son passed away, and then within 3 months her husband passed away. So I took her in with me. After a while, long story short, her other son was going down to the house, and he just said he was getting like this really weird feeling. And I said, what do you mean? He said, when I walk in the house, it smells like my dad's cigarettes and my brother's cologne. As soon as I walk in the house, like he just lit up a cigarette and he just sprayed cologne. And I said, they're probably together. And that was one of the reasons why I said to my girlfriend, Donna, you need to get out of that house because it's going to make you crazy. So it's a sad story, but yeah. Yeah, there are only a couple she has had come around that has freaked her out a little. Huh. Her family stopped by the house, and I told them she's still here. They didn't want to come. They took off, laugh out loud, crazy. They got scared, I guess. I wouldn't be scared of that. Ed Micro Farmer, this is how I know my grandma comes around. I smell coffee. Aw, Crazy Family Homestead. Aw, that's super sweet. Sometimes I wish that would happen, because I did a video on how my mom saved my life from a domestic violence situation. And then when I first moved down from Mount Pocono to this colonial house, I heard a guy and a girl talking and laughing. It wasn't wicked, and my uncle said it was probably my mom and dad looking in on me. But I wish I had something like that, where like I knew she was here, or there was this distinctive smell, or just something. Even if it was my mother-in-law, and I don't get any of that. Foon says, sometimes I smell my grandmother's scent. I believe she is near me when that happens. Yeah. Very interesting. Micro Farmer says, wow, Crazed Family Homestead. Comes around, I smell coffee. Hopefully you like the smell of coffee. Heirloom Permaculture. Hello all. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Yes, Voon and Crazed Family Homestead. If you tell people who never had experienced this, look at you like a crazy. That's true. I mean, that's why it doesn't even faze me either talking about that, because I've had experiences like that. It doesn't affect me. Hello at Heirloom Permaculture. Yes, that is true. Homer at Micro Farmer, says Boone. Yeah, I mean, if you're smelling cigarettes, apparently she is there. And if you're smelling coffee, that's just give you the little bumps. Yep, I don't tell most people, I'm sure. Well, I stayed at my cousin's one night. She lived in the city of Philadelphia. And I'm like, all right, I'll come down and I'll spend the weekend. And I was just going to sleep on the couch. So prior to laying down, I heard doors slamming. And she was like, oh, I think his name was like Harry. Like, Harry, knock it the hell off. And I was like, what is that? And she goes, oh, the guy that used to live here, he died in here, and he gets mad and he starts slamming the doors. I'm like, huh. Yeah, maybe I'll sleep over another weekend. I'm not sleeping over this weekend. But that was a true story. It like freaked me out. Because, I mean, he was not a nice spirit. He was slamming and banging doors. And she was talking to him like, oh, Harry, knock it off. Stop slamming the doors. I was like, wait, who's Harry? She said, the guy that used to live here died. And I'm like, peace out, because I'm not spending the weekend. And I didn't. I don't either. He's all, don't tell nobody. Jay says 7-3. Okay. So heirloom permaculture. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Haven't seen you here before. We're glad to have you. Feel free to chime in. They're talking about spirits and their house where they live. So yeah, let's see. So tomorrow's video, I guess, Boone, will be my entry video to Shed Wars 2021. And you can all take a look at that. Micro Farmer, you tell me what that looks like next to my leg and going across the front of my legs. And it was clear out, sunny. And as soon as I went to do that video, standing where the raised beds are going to be, that's where this thing is. I just call it an orb. You all know Connecticut is the most haunted place in America. You know, I saw The House in Connecticut, I think was the movie. That was a tad bit crazy. And I have heard Connecticut, I don't know why that is, but I have heard they have some hauntings going on. So yeah, y'all can be the judge of that. Micro Farmer Boone. Proud Mom. You can tell me what that looks like at my legs. Like I said, it's not going to be the greatest video, but like I said, if I thought about it too much, I would have just chickened out. As far as decorating is going, I'm not done. I have some more things to do. And the cords just got dropped off today. So maybe I'll see what I can do tomorrow as far as just a couple things. But I do have to get over to storage. And I want to hang the wreath, which I did show everyone else earlier. I'll show it again. This is the wreath that Jay got me. Isn't it beautiful? And it lights up. There's not a plug really nearby, or I would show you. Oh, maybe I can. Let's see. Maybe I could show you what it looks like. Let me turn you a little bit, folks. So there it is. I still have to get that beauty hung somewhere in the living room. I guess it doesn't blink, but that's okay. I like it. It's cute. There's a white shelf on the wall in the living room. It used to have a speaker on it. It has 2 screws in it. Jimmy's going to have to take it down because it's not going to stay there anyway. So I want to get that hung, but the tree's done. The beds are in, the raised beds. And let me think. I am doing a video on the recipe book that I showed you all. If you didn't catch what I was discussing, this is a recipe book from Jimmy's work that a lot of the employees and workers did, and their kids all did little pictures in it. Super cute. Doing a video on this. And yeah. Let me see. What a pretty wreath. Yeah, it's beautiful. Okay, Craze Family Homestead. My wreath is hanging above my fireplace. Well, here doesn't have a fireplace. I mean, I brought 2 fireplaces here, but I don't know. I think it's probably going to look best above the TV, so that's where I'm going to put that. And just a few blow-ups outside and call it done. Bake, what video you talking about that something was by your leg? Okay, tomorrow I'm uploading my entry video for Shed Wars 2021. I just did it on Saturday. It was 60 degrees, sunny, blue skies here. I stood the tripod up. I can see myself, and everything's great. And then, you know, I just did the best I could with the video. And then when I came in and rewatched it, I could see it was like, it kind of went like that. It was like next to me and then across my legs. So that'll be posted tomorrow between 8 and 9 a.m. So you could check that out. Oh, tomorrow, yes. It's going to look beautiful no matter where you hang it, Mel. Thank you. I appreciate that, Boone. And Boone Chili, yes, I know. It's okay. I don't care. He is going to try to get you too. Okay, what did I miss there? Who's going to get who? So yeah, so that's the video for tomorrow. I hope you weren't all mad I told you before Thanksgiving that I had made my raspberry rolls, and then I completely forgot to post them. And I did state it was either the electricity or, you know, the internet that went out, which we did end up having to get a new router box, but I had to post that in two. But literally the second video is showing you the finished product and putting powdered sugar on it. So that's why I uploaded both in the one day. Stuff like that always happens to me. It's not my battery dying. It's, I don't know, just something like that. So what did y'all think? Did you see the video of the cream cheese raspberry rolls? Lauren was the first one. Lauren N that went underneath of it and said, you know, how good they were, because back in the summer when I was staying at Thomas and Jean's and we were talking on the phone, Lauren and I, something came up about that particular recipe, and she said, oh, I'll have to get that from you one day. And we talked, and I gave it to her, and her mom made them, I think. And then she was in a panic, like, hey, how do you do such and such? I just got the raspberries. So I got back to her, and she said they turned out fantastic. So, thanks a lot, Jay. Sorry, Steelers losing 9-7. That's like nothing. That's very low. Lauren N is first in everything. That is what I heard. I don't know. That is what I heard. I was going to wear my red Ridge Life t-shirt tonight, and I just thought, no, because of my lives I'm doing, you know, for the holiday season. So, let me see. This gets me in trouble. I need to go to bed. Laugh out loud. Good night again. Yeah, go to bed. You said that before. You're going to get into trouble. Good night, Mike Rose says, Proud Mom, 1966. Oh, I thought if you was on a team from last year, you still on the team. Guess not. I wasn't on the team last year. This is my first time. So it's just an average video, my entry video to get into Shed Wars 2021. And that's where you'll see the orb, blob. I don't know what it is, but tomorrow, which is Monday, folks, that will be posted. And then I think you'll see a little bit of yard work that we were doing with the fencing, maybe Tuesday or Wednesday or Friday. And also, I did a video on my herbs that are indoor, and I have a gardening question with that. I asked if they are experiencing a little shock from coming indoors, or is there something someone can recommend I feed them? So keep an eye out for that video because I need everyone's help. And I'm pretty sure I did a video on this cookbook. So yeah, that'll be this week's videos. And if you, whatever your determination is of whatever this is in tomorrow's video, just leave a comment down below. And, you know, because I literally used to get orbs all the time. It'd be on my knee, here, there, everywhere. Somewhere else I used to live. And then I met my mom's sister, and she said, it's probably your mom. And then I moved. But then I also thought maybe the camera was messing up. I don't know. It is whatever you believe. Nope, John is holding a live draft. I know, I feel like this is like a football draft. But he is accepting people. I mean, could I actually have done my video and not be accepted in on the team? That would be weird. But it is what it is. I guess we'll have to find out. So, that is what was going on this weekend. The chicken wire, black zip ties, finished a tree like last week, I guess it was. I think this week coming up, I may get started on, well, I want to finish decorating for one, and two, I want to get started on making some batches of cookies. Nope, there are only 19 spots left. Once they are filled, that's it. Oh, I guess I better get my video up for tomorrow, no matter how crappy it is. Excited to see that video. Well, thanks, Proud Mom. Yeah, if there's only 19 slots left, then it'll definitely be uploaded for tomorrow morning, Boone. John is going to pick all girls. That way he has the biggest peppers. Laugh out loud, says Tony. Laugh out loud, Tony. That is hilarious, Walsh Farms. That was funny. I just choked. Let me take a sip. That was too funny. Biggest peppers. He's so quiet. I forgot he was even in here. I just think it would be kind of funny to have like women against men, but I mean, who am I to say anything like that? That's just an idea. But yeah, I want to get mine posted in enough time, so I guess if I post it tomorrow, I have a shot, Boone, hopefully. Micro Farmer did not go to bed. He's still here. He says, wow, Walsh Farms, laugh out loud. But that was funny. That was like epic. John is trying to pick all girls. That way he has the biggest peppers, laugh out loud. Ugh. I'm doing office paperwork over on my other screen. Oh, okay. There's Jason Avers. We were just talking about you earlier. Oh, this is where all the cool people are. Yes, where you been? We were just talking about 19 slots left open, and I did my mediocre video for Shed Wars 2021. I am posting it tomorrow, and I think there might have been an orb on my leg. So you can all check it out tomorrow and determine that for yourself, like what that was, because it was sunny, blue skies here, 60, a little bit cooler. And yeah, there's definitely something on my leg. But you are absolutely amazing. Let me tell you all something really quick. Everybody's amazing. And everybody's been helping me try to figure out this whole Shed Wars Boone and so forth and so on. I go under one of the videos, and Jason Avers writes out this whole big, long... Here, how's that? Longer than that. Power of everything. Like, his poor fingers must have been so tired of typing. I was like, wow, that was amazing. He wrote all that underneath of one of my videos. I comprehended most of it. And then, like I said, I just been procrastinating. And then this Saturday, I said, oh, the heck with it. However I look is how I look. I'm just going to stand back. And I'm just going to do my video. I thought my ears were burning. I was over at Mallory's live. That's the girl that John was trying to hit on last night. Okay, I'm lost. I don't know who that is. What girl doesn't he hit on? So are we saying John's a big flirt? Really? I don't know. He doesn't seem very... He seems grouchy. Is that his front for Shed Wars? Because he just seems mean and grouchy when he does those. Hello, Jason Avers, says Walsh Farms. Yeah, so anyway, so Jason Avers, thank you so much for leaving me all that information on Shed Wars. I finally just did my video. Like I said, I don't have an editing software or a decent enough computer to be able to put my gardens in there. I just did the best that I could, and I'm going to put it out there because Boone said there's only, what, 19 spots left open? So, wish me luck, we'll see. He tries to be, but it doesn't come off very well. Oh, you mean mean? Boone says, no, John is great. Jason Avers is saying, hello to everyone. Hi, guys. Cajun hydroponics was awesome. Yeah, so, again, YouTube just has amazing people. And to take that much time out for him to write me everything was just phenomenal. It was such a big help. So a great big thank you. Thank you, Jason Avers, for all the Shed Wars info under a video. That was awesome. Hope your fingers weren't numb after that. But between you and Boone and everyone else, I just finally mustered it up to do the video. And now we'll just have to see if I get picked with this mock draft. I feel like I'm competing for like a football team. Okay, who did the Cajun hydroponics? Was awesome. Yeah, so nonetheless, so I guess that is probably everything I caught you up on. You may or may not see the wiring, the fence being done. The video for Shed Wars. Boone will text me the info over on Instagram. I keep forgetting where the story button is on Instagram with that new upgrade. It's driving me bonkers. So I'm going to be posting that tomorrow, and I think this week I may finish up Christmas decorating and start, possibly, making some cookies. At Bake a Leg, Let's Dig at Homestead. You're welcome, Al. I have calluses on the fingertips, so I was fine. Okay. So I felt bad when I saw it. I was like, oh my goodness. So a great big shout out to my niece for the cool shirt, right? Single and ready to jingle. You know, my niece is awesome sauce. You should go live next at Jason Avers. Yeah, go live. We'll all come over. That's pretty awesome. Have you ever done a live yet? Well, I've been on for a little over 2 hours. You know, sometimes I try. It just all depends. If it's slower night, yada yada, whatever, you know, get off like in about an hour for the watched hours. But if there's people and there's great conversation, I just stay on. I think one of my longest lives was like 3.5 hours. And I think that might have been 4th of July. I'm not really sure. I can't remember. But yeah, I've been on for a little over 2 hours. So again, thank you to Jay for the ribs. That's what I had for dinner tonight. Spare ribs and a big fat baked potato. And then I had to take a nap because I was tired after eating. I was a little aggravated, I will say this, because I told you so. I was 105.3 or 4 on the scale. And then the next day after live, I got on it, said I was like 103. And I finally said to Jimmy, I think something's wrong with your scale. And then today, earlier tonight, before live, I went on and it says I'm 107. So I don't know if the scale is accurate or what's going on. Maybe I should have had that on my Santa list to get an actual working scale. Because it fluctuates. It'll say I'm 105.3 pounds and it'll say like I'm 100. Or I'll be back to 107. Tonight I was 107.3, I think I was. So, okay, he says, I've done a couple lives, but none tonight. Have to be up early in the AM to take the doggy to the vet. Oh, I hope the dog's okay. And then Boone says, the bikini one, laugh out loud. Hope the doggy's okay. Jason Avers. Jules Small Gardening. Entire scale is off. Been there before. Hi, welcome. Hey, Jules. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Nice to have you. Yeah, so this is what I mean. Like, you know, there's new people coming into the live. I have some new subscribers. So, you know, I try to stay on as long as people want me to stay on when I do the lives. My bathroom scale lies, says Jason Avers. Hello at Jules Small Gardening. Welcome, Jules. I don't know. I've never personally seen you or heard you before, but I will definitely go over and check you out. Because it looks like Boone and Walsh Farms all know you. I'm just trying to make sure I'm not, you know, messing up on the person. But yeah, I just don't think my roommate scale is working too good. And I am trying to gain weight. So, you know, when I see that it's going down, it just freaks me out. So I probably should have had that on my Santa list. Unless Jay wants to cough up his scale and give me his. Joel Small Gardening is a great guy. Well, if Tony's saying that, I'm definitely going over. Jason Avers says, at Bake a Leg and Let's Dig at Homestead. Jules is great to hang out with. Oh, awesome. Boone is posting his link. Jules is the best at Bake a Leg and Let's Dig at Homestead. Well, I feel privileged. Thank you, Jules, for coming into my live. I really appreciate it. Wish you were here sooner. You missed quite a bit. And Micro Farmer just got off. At least he said he did. The real weight could be below 5 pounds below your average jumping scale. So true. My weight is dropping again. I hate it. Proud mom. Yeah, when you're thin, you know, it's just hard. I understand how proud mom feels because when you lose a couple pounds, it just is tough. Some of us have to fight to keep weight on. I moved around a lot in the summer, lost my home during COVID, and the stress level, pounds just melted. I was never heavy, and I'm 5'8.5", so my weight never really goes past about 115 max. So I just been really trying hard with these protein shakes that are working out. And Jay just got me 2 big bottles of Hershey's syrup. Because I don't know, I like it in the ice cream. So, well, proud mom, stay positive and eat little bits all day long. I mean, you know what I was doing? Honestly, I just felt kind of frumpy for a few nights, and I was coming out and taking a bagel, no lie, and getting a bagel out of the freezer, sticking it into the toaster. And one side, I always like to stab my bagel. I stabbed the side I'm going to put butter on because I wanted to get down and sort of like all the nooks and crannies. Which bagels are coming to the channel because I always make everything bagels for the holidays, so stay tuned for that. You know, it's tough without gardening. There's the only other thing I could do is bake and cook. Hey at Welsh Farms and Jason Avers. So yeah, bagels are coming to the channel. What was I saying? Oh, so I put in everything bagel in, smothered the one with all butter, and I must have used 5 inches thick of Philadelphia cream cheese on the other half of the bagel. Ate the whole thing, had a protein shake, and laid down on it and went to sleep. I mean, because that's the idea. I wanted to stick to me, so. But Jules, I feel quite honored and kind of, is the right word embarrassed? Like, I've been out of the loop. How do I not know of Jules' small gardening? So now I'm going to be going with live tonight and going over, and you'll be seeing tons of likes, and I'll definitely subscribe and like all your videos, and I will watch as many as I can. But welcome. I'm like thrilled to have you. Bagel, cream cheese, and Lebanon bologna. You'll gain weight. Yo, I used to be a manager to a very big deli, giant, you know, food store. I don't know if you have that where you live. Lebanon bologna, I like it. I think it's good. I have not had that in like years. But why the Lebanon bologna on my bagel? Sometimes I'll do like pork roll, egg, and cheese bagel. It just all depends. But I've been really relying on bagels because they're fattening, and anything that's bread related. And Jay comes over. I think I told you that. What was that for last week? Jay came over with 3 filet mignons and scallops, and we had that last Saturday night for dinner. Actually, he just moved, so he's been kind of busy. But it was very nice of him to pick up the 2 racks of ribs. Made him a rack. He's going to eat it all week long, and there's about a quarter of a rack left. You know, I have a bigger roommate who can eat, and I'm going to try to maybe get a leftover dinner out of that. We'll see how that goes, and then have some more for lunch. But I'm on a bagel kick. Anything that's got carbs in it, like, give it to me, because I need it to stick to me. But I do like the Lebanon bologna big time. I don't like the sweet Lebanon bologna. It's a little too sweet, but I do like Lebanon bologna. That just made me laugh because I thought, like, wow, I haven't ordered Lebanon bologna in quite a few years. So, yeah. So, I think that is about it, folks. Tomorrow's Monday. Look for the entry video. It's nothing fabulous because, like I said, I'm just in yoga pants and a sweatshirt. I think I'm having a hot flash or something. Or the fireplace is making it warm in here. Did my entry video. And there's definitely something that's blurring the side and the bottom. You just all have to look at it. Leave me a comment down below when you watch the video tomorrow of what you think that is. It's either an orb. Is it... I don't know. There's phenomenons that you just can't explain, but that's my entry video. That will be posted tomorrow. And then I did make this dish. My girlfriend's grandmom raised her because her mom died in an automobile accident. And her grandmama always said it was a Hungarian dish. I really don't know if it is, but I always make it. And it literally is just like fried cabbage and onions over egg noodles. I did make that. It's even better the next day when you microwave it. I recorded that. That's going to get uploaded this week as well. And I think I'm just going to finish decorating and make cookies, probably start this week. I don't want to make them too early because the Cookie Monster will eat them. And keep your eye out for the video on this cookbook that I thought was really great from Jimmy's work. And the fencing, and I think I caught you all up. It's practically unheard of outside of PA, but oh my. It is just the best lunch meat in the world. Oh, it's definitely here in Pennsylvania. Boone says, Mel, you be you. Girl, you know me. Listen, I couldn't play fake even if I tried. I'm just too readable, you know? I wear my heart on my sleeve, and if I'm not, you know, happy, you can just kind of see it in my face, but you guys are just awesome. And like I said, I just love everybody. It's a great outlet, great support group. I mean, you guys got me through a lot this summer, let me tell you, a lot. And I will never ever forget that. And even with trying to gain weight, everybody's very supportive and talking me into doing, you know, this, why do I keep forgetting it? Shed Wars 2021 thing. I really was kind of down on myself, but then again, you know what? I mean, I am an amazing gardener and I do grow a lot of things, and I would love to teach other people things. I just don't think, I guess because I didn't have an editing software, I didn't want to put myself out there like that because it wouldn't be quirky or funny or whatever. So it's just such a plain Jane video. It just is what it is. And now there's like an orb following me. True, and you seem so much happier now. I am very much more happier. You know, the circumstances, I'll be a little bit more happier when this is done. You know what I'm talking about, but, you know, I could be a little bit more happier. I still have not seen my son Johnny since the COVID situation. They were making him get tested again. He's been completely fine, but I haven't seen him. So it's, you know, and then he just told me that his work let him go. So he sent all the information over to his attorney, and now he's going to have a lawsuit. But I'm like, you know, if you catch it at work and then they want to fire you over it, like, it's such BS. So I'm kind of ticked about that. They did that to my son. Because Johnny's a good worker. And, I mean, I think it is taking a little long. It's now 3 weeks on the second test. He had to have a second test just to make sure he was COVID-free in order to go back to work, and the results still are not in. It's insane. And I don't know if that's what made him lose his job, but if they're the ones sending him to that place, that's their fault. So I don't know. Grandpa probably gave him a lawyer, and he sent all the information over. And then I just haven't seen the youngest, Jarrett, in quite some time. I really do miss him. I wish he would just pick up his phone, and these kids drive me nuts. You know, I want him to just pick up his phone and be like, hi, Mom, love you too. Just really busy working. I'd be like, okay, you know, still going to see you at Christmas, right? So, yeah, that's my whole thing. So I would be a little bit happier if I could see the boys. I mean, they are grown men. What are you going to do? But I'm just such a mom. It's like, I don't know, I just miss them. I haven't seen Jared since, let me think. I saw him when he dropped me back at Chris's after the hospital situation. And then I saw him once here very quickly just to pick up Gavin, my grandson, when I had him. And I haven't seen him since. So I miss him. What can I tell you? Like I said, I wear my heart on my sleeve. So I just try to keep myself busy. There's always something to do around here. And I want to finish decorating, and I want to get crack-a-lackin' on the baking. And I have, let me see, like 3 or 4 more gifts left to buy for Christmas, and I'll be done. It's a very small, simple Christmas this year. But dinner will be amazing. I think I'm doing a ham and a ribeye, I think. Am I calling it a ribeye? I'm just not thinking right tonight. The expensive beef. I bought it last Christmas, and my son did it, who's a phenomenal cook, and oh my goodness, it was so good that I want to get another one. So, yeah, I'm just trying to plan out. Look at these bangs. Look how fast they grow. Crazy. They're like in my eyes. I do see some of my, I do have to say this. I do see some of my old previous lives, you know, like summer tan, hair down to my butt, you know, bangs all one length. And I'm like, oh, for a minute there, I missed my hair, you know. Plus, I thought I looked pretty good. And in all retrospect, I wasn't looking pretty good because I was starting to lose weight a lot with all that stress. But yeah, well, you know, Boone, you still get to have your babies at home. So once they leave, they're always your babies, but you know, proud mom, you can relate. So she says, True, you seem much happier. I don't know why it's doing this now. It's probably the app. So yeah, I just miss the boys. And just a little bit more shopping to do. Is everyone almost ready for Christmas? It's the strangest Christmas ever, isn't it? I mean, Pennsylvania here, we're locked down. I did pick up some cute little plates for like dessert and cookies. How cute. And just some little napkins. I'm so retarded, aren't I? I have this basket on the table. The centerpiece isn't on the table yet, so I found them in my stuff, and I'm like, ooh, let me put them out so I don't forget to use them for Christmas. But I'm trying to get there. I just think this Christmas is just going to be different. So I'm not really going to read too much into it. As best as I can. As long as I see my kids, I'll be very, very happy. My friend will be away on an island, Lucky Jay, and I will be here playing Jimmy's wife and cooking dinner 7 days a week. Not. But anyway, yeah. So that is it, everyone. I think we're all kind of caught up on everything that's going on. Everything's good between me and Jimmy. I just kind of had to tell him, like, I'm not cooking 7 days a week. I'm just not doing that anymore. I think he's getting spoiled. True. I think he's getting spoiled. But, yeah. Love him to pieces. But he's getting a little spoiled, and Mel needs to take a break. I got to get Mel Nightall. Bye, Jules. Small gardening. I'm getting ready to hop off now, too. I'm definitely going to come on over and check you out. Thank you for coming into the live. May came in at the end. You missed a few people, but that's okay. We're glad to have you. And stop on in next Sunday, 8 o'clock Eastern. On that note, everyone, just keep your eyes out for the videos this week. Tell me what that is tomorrow. Boone, Jason Avers, Micro Farmer, tell me what that is. It's on my leg, on the side of me, and across both my legs. What is that? And wish me luck for my entry, for my video for, you know. Yo, that's crazy. You guys were all talking about all this spooky stuff, and now I'm like hearing, I'm like, what is that noise? Like bugging out. And I'm looking to see where it's come from, and I have no idea. But yeah, so just keep your eye out for Shed Wars 2021 entry video, and lots of prayers for Miss Judith, and lots of prayers that I can keep gaining weight, and yeah. So I love you all. Proud Mom and Tony from Walsh Farms, Boone, everybody, Jason Avers, got in a little late. You might have to go back and rewatch. Keep your eye out for this video on this amazing book that's involving children. I'm absolutely in love with this. And yeah, I will see you guys next Sunday in whatever the next Christmas attire will be. And have a great week. And I'll see you soon. Bye, everyone. God bless.